What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video. We got to talk about Baby Doge because we just now broke the 1250 support, and I mentioned that yesterday in the emergency meeting, and now it actually happened. So now we're going to talk about what happens with the Baby Doge. Next, we're going to talk about some technical analysis, and we're also going to go over Bitcoin as well. So definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice, but let's go over Baby Doge. So yesterday, I mentioned how we were about to break down below this support here. And this was actually around that time that I made that video. And the whole live stream yesterday was right around this area here. And I mentioned how it was about to drop huge because we broke down out below this. So this red area is the supply and demand of less demand. And we broke down below that less demand area. And I pretty much knew something was going to happen since we just keep getting rejected at the same resistance. So since we kept getting rejected at the same resistance for Baby Doge, all the way up here trying to get to 1400, but not being able to pass, eventually I knew we were going to actually hit this 1250 and eventually break below it. So as you can see here, now we just now entered this area here, and now we are down below the 1250 support. We're at 1234 right now. The oscillator is showing lots of selling volume here with the Baby Doge, and you can also see the bears are in control of the 24-hour market control by 80%. So we are 80% bearish. So yesterday, I also mentioned once we go down below the 1250 support, if we don't build up enough momentum to break past this 1250 resistance now, because now it's our resistance, if we can't actually break past this 1250 resistance, then what you're going to see happening for Baby Doge next is pretty much another drop, probably back down to like 9Z9. So that's what you want to expect here for Baby Doge now that we broke down below this 1250 support. So we want to expect 9Z9. And look, if we can actually become bullish and break past this 1250 resistance now, then what we're probably going to end up seeing is trying to pass the 1300 area again, really the 1350 area again. If we can't pass that again, then yeah, it's kind of confirmed that we're probably going to hit 9Z9. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, this is what we're seeing right now inside of Baby Doge. So yeah, if we cannot break past this 1250 resistance now and actually stay above it, then you will see 9Z9 coming up next for Baby Doge, because that's the next area where we had high demand for Baby Doge. And actually, you can see when we dropped all the way back down here inside of May, that was our lowest time inside of Baby Doge inside of like the last year. That was the lowest area that we had for Baby Doge in the last year. So that could be another possibility here. Now, personally, I don't think 100% that will probably go below 9Z9 or 9Z8 or 9Z7. And I say that because when we look back here, we kind of see Baby Doge kind of looks like it's inside of a longer consolidation phase. And I'll kind of show you what it looks like here. So this was like a mini consolidation phase right here, but now it kind of looks like we're inside of a broader consolidation phase for Baby Doge. So it kind of looks something a little bit like this. So it kind of definitely looks like Baby Doge is slowly trying to build, a breakout coming pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it definitely looks like Baby Doge is trying to break out pretty much soon. I don't know when, but hey, it looks like we're not going to go too far below 9Z7 to 9Z9. It doesn't look like we're going to go too far below that. So I don't really expect too much drops from here. Like, we can only go down with so much in Baby Doge because we have so much burned inside of the circulating supply. But we are seeing over here that Baby Doge is now like literally going towards the 9Z9 area. So we kind of know exactly where we're heading, but we don't know how far down it's going to go. I don't believe it's going to go down below 9Z7. That's just me personally. But hey, if we were to become bullish, we definitely know we have all these different resistance areas to pass. But right now, it's just like sideways trading movement. And you can also see over here, the oscillator is still showing lots of selling here for Baby Doge. Now, as for Bitcoin, I mentioned this yesterday in Bitcoin, how we had high activity expected for the institutional investors to drop. And yeah, it looks like they actually sold out. So if you look over here for the institutional investors inside of Bitcoin, that's what all of this is here is on the side. This is for institutional investors in dark pools. So what you can see over here is all this red area is less demand of our supply and demand. And notice how it says high activity expected here. Well, yeah, it was confirmed. Now this is high selling activity. You can actually see these huge red candlesticks pretty much indicate huge sell orders by the large whales. Now, you can also see another high activity area expected. The second we hit this high activity area, what happened? We had a huge red candlestick going down, and then we had a huge sell here. And now we're still having selling. But this is kind of a bullish signal now, because now we can build that momentum to get right back up to where we were before. So you can see we are on this oversold area, but notice how the selling is getting smaller and smaller. So that is a bullish signal. So now probably what you're going to see next is this wave turning into a purchasing wave. So you're probably going to end up seeing Bitcoin trying to retest the resistance levels up here. So we're probably going to end up seeing that soon. And if you look over here for the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin, it looks just a little bit different. So you can see over here, we are now creating a red area of less demand. So when you look at it from the long term, it kind of is showing that Bitcoin is probably going to have some more selling in the long term. So yeah, in the short term, we're going to have a nice little bounce back and people are going to build up on that momentum and try to trade on that. But in the long term, when you look at the 4-hour chart, we're still bearish by 60%. You can still see over here, we were overbought and now the selling or the buying is actually starting to wane down. Now the buying is getting less and less, just like how the selling was getting less and less on the short term. Well, the buying is getting less and less on the long term. And you can actually see over here, we have this area building up for Bitcoin. And the reason why I'm showing this area is because this is showing that the oscillator is showing that we're having selling forming on here on Bitcoin. And it pretty much has not peaked yet. So we're probably going to end up seeing it peaking somewhere around here. So you're definitely going to see Bitcoin go below 20K. Let's just be honest. We're at 20.2K, and we've been talking about this support for a while. But yeah, we're probably going to end up seeing about 20K for Bitcoin. So expect that soon. And yeah, it's definitely looking a little bit bearish here. But will Bitcoin go below what we did earlier inside of the June 17th lows? Because that's actually where we had our selling here, and that's actually where we bottomed out here with Bitcoin at about 18K, 17.9K. So we have the possibility to maybe bottom out there again. But if not, we're going to be going below that area. So we're going to have to wait for that with Bitcoin. Now, as for everything else with the baby Doge, we are down huge today, about 7.5%. Bitcoin's down huge today. Everything's down huge. We got Ethereum down 10%, all that good stuff. But we are still getting holders inside of baby Doge. So that's definitely pretty cool. We almost got about like 600 holders overnight, something like that, like 400 or 500 holders overnight. And then also over here, it is National Doge Day. And we also now have a partnership with Chihuahua token for the farming for our mainnet whenever the mainnet comes out. And also, we're getting mentioned next to Doge and Sheep when they're talking about Doge Day. So now we're getting listed, or we're getting mentioned next to those two major cryptos. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick update. So this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.